everyone's an expert in a bull market, right? When the market's ripping, every agent's a top producer, and but the reality is now you kind of get exposed for, am I really that good? Did I really have anything to offer?
Mm-hmm.
Was there really value in what I was doing? Or were these houses and loans just kind of selling themselves because it was such a great economy and a great market? So you have a really dynamic background because you were in lending and then you wisened up and went over to the real estate side, which one of these days maybe I'll wake up and do too. But you kind of you're able to wear both hats, which really makes you so relatable and approachable and more genuine in your interaction. But so many on your team have learned from that also, and they mirror it. But I really just admire how you're advising and providing so much clarity and confidence into the whole process and dissecting this data that's out there and leading with that, as opposed to just trying to sell people.
Coming from a mortgage background, it was, early on in the real estate business, when I joined Kevin's team, it was clear to me that a lot of people felt that, and a lot of agents approach the business in a way that consumers believe that it's one size fits all. And that's not at all how, any business really is, right? And especially in a service industry. So coming from the mortgage background, I'm able to give a little bit more insight on structure and strategy going into a negotiation. So as opposed to someone, and you don't need a mortgage background, but you just have to be able to give multiple scenarios, multiple options for a client. And sometimes that has to do with the mortgage structure. Sometimes that has to do with contingencies. Sometimes it has to do with timing. And just to be able to add that additional layer has helped me tremendously. And, I know that not everyone on our team has a mortgage background, but they do have me as a resource.
Right.
So that's been the biggest thing for the people on my team. I get the mortgage questions because they get one side from the consumer and from their lender. And, not all lenders were in the business back in 2008, and I was. So I've seen, all of us have been in this industry for a really long time. That's why I feel like we have developed a thick skin, and we've developed a flow chart of what it takes to get homes into contract, number one, but also how to negotiate with the other side to make sure that your client is happy and the other client is also going to move forward with the transaction.
Love it.